Hey guys, Stephen, the Salon Guy here, and I have a very exciting hair tutorial for you guys today. Now, if you see Robert here next to me, what's up, Robert?
What's up?
Well, you prefer Rob, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Rob. Rob's a lot cooler, but anyway, Rob happens to look exactly like Ashton Kutcher. I don't know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments, but dude, you look just like him. It's crazy. So I'm gonna do an Ashton Kutcher inspired haircut tutorial today, but I have an Ashton Kutcher impression. You want to hear it?
Oh yeah, sure.
I was Steve Jobs. Now, can you do an Ashton Kutcher?
I can't do Ashton Kutcher.
On. Oh man, so you ready to go? Let's do this haircut, man. You ready?
I'm ready, yeah, I'm ready.
All right, guys, so you can see in Rob's hair, he pretty much already has the kind of Ashton Kutcher look. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to describe how I'm going to cut this and how I'm going to just add some texture to it, like how Ashton has his hair. So in the back here, I don't want to really cut too much length, and you can do this a number of different ways. What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to raise the comb like this, and I'm going to do scissor over comb, which you see me do in many of my videos. So we're looking to get the back length probably about an inch to an inch and a half in length, not like, not too short, not too long, because this kind of look is known more for the texture and the flow that it has. So what we're going to do is go throughout the whole back like this, using scissor over comb, and just work up the head shape to where you get to about right into this area through here. And this is where we're going to start going shorter to longer. And the top here is going to be a little bit longer, probably about 2 to 2.5 inches in length. And the front is where it's a little bit more texturized. Once you get to about like right here, you're going to start to want to connect into the sides. I like to get the back done first. So let's finish the back here towards about, I'd say, an inch, probably 1.5 inches, no longer than that in the back here. And then we'll start to work into the sides. Alright guys, so you can see what I'm doing is I'm moving into the side here, and I'm just, again, using scissor over comb, and I'm just lifting the comb like that, and I'm not going too short, but I'm not leaving it too long. I'm leaving it more of like a nice clean taper type look, and that's the way Ashton kind of has his hair. So I've kind of connected this side into this, and what I like to do now is add a little texture to it, and how I'm going to do that is I'm actually going to point cut like this in through the whole thing, and that just adds a little bit of texture, just kind of breaks it up a little bit. And I'm just using the point of the shear like this, and I'm just using my thumb, and it just kind of gives it a softer kind of look in through here. So I'm going to continue to do this throughout this side of the head, then I'll continue around the back and on the other side, and then we'll be ready to move in through the top. Alright guys, so now that the sides and the back here are done, I'm going to connect the back in through the top here. And with all the videos I usually do, I like to connect it just by going shorter to longer and working into this side and through here to connect this. I don't just take it straight up right here and cut it straight across. I like to go from this area right here to about right into here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect the back into the top, and I'm probably going to cut it towards about, I'd say, 2 inches in length, right into this area into here. And then when I'm done here, I'm going to hold it straight up like this, and then I'm going to cut it straight across, and then I'm going to work in towards the front. Now from about here to here, I'm leaving it all the same length, but in the very front I'm going to leave it a little bit longer. And the way you guys do that is just over direct and pull back to you. And when you over direct, it means it's going to leave it a little bit longer into the front. So that's what we're going to do, and then we're going to add some texture to it, and then we'll almost be done. Alright, so now the top is done in through here as far as the length, but now we still have the corner in through here. And you always want to make sure that you're blending the corner in. And the corner is where the head kind of rounds into the side here. And what you want to do is just simply pull it straight out, and right in this area you'll see where it's a little bit longer, and that's what you want to cut. And that's going to help prevent any sort of lines and any sort of heaviness in through here. So you just got to pull it straight out, cut it straight up like that, and you're just literally blending everything in so it has a softer look in through here. So do that on this side, and then we're going to do some texturizing techniques to texturize this right here through in the front. All right, guys, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do some texturizing right into the front. And the way Ashton has his hair, it's a little more kind of wispy and messy right into the front. So how I like to do that is a couple of different ways. I like to take the piece like this and twist it, and then just kind of slide cut like this, okay? Take another piece like this and slide cut down like this. So what that's doing, it's adding some texture to the whole thing. It's removing some weight. It's adding a little bit of softness so it's not such a harsh line in the front. And just be kind of aggressive with it. Don't be afraid to just have fun and cut. You don't want to chop into it, because then you're going to be in some serious trouble. What you want to do is just kind of maybe do it step by step. You can lift the hair like this and come in with the points of the shear and just texturize and tweak into it. And what you're doing is you're doing like little point cuts like this. And as you can see, what that's doing, it's kind of adding more of a softer, wispier shape right into the front here, okay? So I'm going to continue to do this throughout the whole head. You can even take thinning shears like this. You can go in and you can twist and you can chomp into the sections just like that. And you can even do that in the front. Now Rob here, he's got pretty thick hair, so this works great on thick hair. If your hair is on the thinner side, you don't want to use thinning shears that much because it might take out too much weight. But it's okay to do it right throughout the front here, okay? So I'm going to continue this throughout the whole head, and then I'm going to be ready to style it. All right, so as you can see, Rob looks pretty much exactly like Ashton. How do you feel, Rob? You feel pretty good?
Yeah, I feel great.
Awesome.
I feel like Ashton.
The weird thing is, you guys can't see this, but there's like 50 girls lined up just because Rob's here. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm taking a little bit of a paste, nothing too stiff, nothing too waxy or greasy, and I'm just going to run it through my hands like this just to work it through. And then I'm just going to start to kind of work the product in, because Ashton's hair looks like it's a little more worked in and lived in. And this is a great way to kind of, that's why I like using pastes and pomades and things, because it tapers down the hair, so it makes it look a little bit closer to the head, and it also gives a lot of good texture to it. So that's really good for haircuts like this, where it's not too short and not too long. So in the front here, we're just gonna work the product in like this, and then it's up to you guys how you want to style it. Now, in the particular look that we're doing, Ashton has his hair kind of coming forward like this a little bit, and then down like this, okay? So again, however you want to wear it, it's totally up to you guys, but I think this looks pretty close to Ashton's style, how he has it. So let's take a look here on the side. You can come on this side and through here, just piece it out like this, and we should be good to go. Well guys, here is the finished Ashton Kutcher inspired haircut. Rob, you look great, man. How do you feel?
I feel great. It's an awesome haircut.
Now when you walk outside, man, and chicks try to just like jump you, are you gonna let them jump you?
Oh, of course.
Nice.
I gotta be careful because of Mila Kunis,
Yeah, with the baby, and that's gonna be kind of an issue. But anyway, one thing about Rob, which is so cool, is he is an amazing artist. This guy draws insane pictures, and you can see some of his pictures here. Just incredibly talented and super talented dude, and I was so impressed when I saw his photos. And you gonna draw one of me, maybe?
Of course.
Make sure you draw me with a lot of hair, Rob. All right.
Yeah. Thank you.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'm gonna link Rob's Instagram in the description below so you can check out his artwork, which is totally amazing. And I will see you guys next time for more tutorials with the Salon Guy.